I started streaming with him. Okay. I mean 16. Why do you keep saying 1640?
67.
You know 1640 is 440 or 5 hours.
5 hours of spending time?
You're fired. Get out. Boss, trust me, sell our Costco hot dogs for $1.50. Where the hell did this guy go to business school? Trump University? It costs us $2 per hot dog. Okay, how about this? I will resign and
Huh?
Where do you get remote?
I think on the place where I always put it.
Where is it?
Like on that top part.
Which top stairs?
No, on the like the shelf with the shoes.
give you $10,000. You're fired. Get out. Boss, trust me, sell our Costco hot dogs for $1.50. Where the hell?
How do you get that like good? I was editing? Wow. Okay. So how do you... Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Subject already points date. Date Saturday 24 August 2013. 14 hours 2 minutes and 57 seconds plus 0. In addition to changing the date in July, the last point made to total change for find a job sent from my Windows Phone app. Answer 15. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Oh! friendly. I'm not good, ball man. Oh. Ooh, that's actually hard. Boss, boss fight music. Oh, that's. He just became just became Mission Impossible. Ooh. Wow, very quick. Oh my. Oh, well, nothing. That's your community post. Actually, what did you make though? Go back.
Hello, Python fans. In today's video,
4 minutes ago. Four. Four. Wrong thing. I know. So creator post newest. Something Roblox. Oh wait, the beat though. Actually, two should be empty. One. Where is one? Where is one? Copy all this. Go back to two. Kill everything. Remember, we don't want to waste things. One. Boom. Okay, let's check this out. Oh. Oh wait, that's actually sick. Oh my god. I made that. I made that. Oh. My god. Boss battle.
Your Ramadan gatherings.
I made it. I don't want music, I just want the thing. Okay, just the boss battle. I'm just gonna do boss battle. Oh. That's the oh my god, the drums is the same one I did. Okay, that one is way better. I bet he's way more experienced than me.
Meet Marty. His boss is a nightmare, his wife has a list for everything, and his neighbor, don't ask. So Marty did what any reasonable guy would do. He grabbed a chisel and built the most beautiful symbol of rebellion the world has ever seen.
Disney and Pixar present the fiercest online handshake battle ever streamed.
Not letting go. Come on.
What are you supposed to be? Homeless?
If you don't mind backing up a little bit, we'll just squeeze past.
That's the one thing I can't do, matey.
Huh?
Back up. You with me?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh my. Elisa's majestic.
Oh.
Alright, what's next? This one. Oh yeah, I gotta rate that guy's icon. Alright, 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10. Alright, anyways, let's go on.
There's actually people live streaming right now. What? Bro, this is sick music. Sometimes you learn something you want to go through and everything. What the hell? It's not pink. iPad go bye bye.
Hi, it's me, Ben, and I am generously donating 856 water bottles into the ocean. You know, the thing is that I am actually helping the turtles. I'm helping deliver fresh air via these empty water bottles so the turtles can breathe. No! Why do the turtles get all of it? It's not fair! Why do all the turtles get to swim in plastic? I want to swim in plastic too! Ah!
Did he actually?
Ah!
Oh! Oh! Look at his legs. That looks so
So the
weird.
turtles can breathe. Not fair! Why do those... Ah!
Oh my god. Else I'm flipping. I know this guy. Man, I knew him since he was like 3,000. God. God. Oh god. We did it. Oh my god, I'm gonna begin that.
Ow.
Ow. What happened?
Ow.
What? Oh my god, you're the ground. Be hell. Oh yeah, this was streamed 8 minutes ago. Right when I wanted to join, I stopped. Listen low. This is gonna be an interviewer. And game. Wow.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Impossible. Nina can't code. Interesting. Can it generate?
I think this guy's eliminated right here, unfortunately, bro. He's the last one to finish. Barely, though, by like 1 second.
100,000 security. That guy, okay. Not gonna notice me. That's fair. Purple.
Green or purple?
Thank you for meeting with me, Mr. Smith. Is Bella having trouble in class? Oh, no, not at all. She's an exceptional student. We recently did an arts and crafts project, and her creation was concerning. Take a look. If an alien came to visit, I would kill it. Bye, Bella. I don't see the issue. Well, it's rather violent. Kids must learn to be kind and accepting. An invading alien force does not deserve kindness. Invading force? Bella, what if the aliens are friendly? Friendly? Respectfully, Mrs. Parker, I do not think an advanced space-traveling race would voyage the galaxy to Earth because they simply want to be friends. 22 years later. Lord Valacano, Earth's last line of orbital defense will soon be breached. Good. My lord, a human elite has boarded our ship. It's approaching the command center. What? How? It's the one, my lord. The one they call Bella.
Throwback to when this video game critic uploaded a clip of himself somehow struggling to beat the Cuphead tutorial, not realizing it would ruin the lives of every video game critic. Because in this video, he showed himself failing the tutorial over and over for 26 minutes straight, causing people to assume it was just a joke. However, despite being a video game critic for 18 years, people quickly realized he was genuinely just terrible at the game, making extremely dumb mistakes like running straight into enemies and falling into obvious holes. But although he argued that Cuphead was simply not his usual game, people soon discovered his older reviews that were just as embarrassing. Like when he gave this game a terrible review because he didn't realize his character could level up. But the craziest part is that after this incident, videos were uploaded of literal toddlers beating the Cuphead tutorial much faster than him, causing people to realize that video game critics might not be as trustworthy as they thought.
What parents think when you don't answer your phone, you're dead, you're dying. You didn't answer because you didn't hear it or the battery ran out.
It just doesn't pop.
Get some ID rings put on them and feathers. But I'm gonna have to be careful. Kestrel chicks can be.
You break your glasses and need a new pair, but what fits your face shape? I first threw on a pair of round glasses, but my mom started laughing because she thought I looked like Harry Potter. Turns out these are better for square heads since they soften sharp angles, so I then threw on square frames, which I also put back because they sharpen rounder angles. I then spotted these aviators, which look cool and suit those with diamond, heart, or even oval faces like mine, but they didn't feel like me. I needed something more like this, which I called the nerd frames. They passed the slip test, the width test, and even the eyebrow test, but do they pass the audience test? You break your glasses.
Welcome to a day in the life of a school nerd. My first day at school. When I first get to school, I'm amazed at what I see.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
As it's my first day, I go and introduce myself to the teachers.
Hi, my name's Justin.
Hello Justin, let me shake your hand.
Oh my gosh. I'm never washing this hand again.
After that, I sniff my way to the library, as I can smell its knowledge from far away. Here, I meet the Council of Nerds, where I take my official oath to the school.
I, Justin, devote my life to school. I will always protect the teacher.
Can I have a quickie? I beg your pardon? 엄마, you can't say that! 왜? quickie 원한다고! I love quickie. 엄마, stop! 너 왜 이래? 엄마가 퀴키가 좋다고 여기 있잖아. 퀴키. 엄마, it's pronounced quiche. 오? 오. Can I have a quickie? I beg your pardon? 엄마, you can't say that. 왜? 퀴키.
If you put your hand on this glass, then the liquid raises to the other side because of heat. So I'm gonna see what happens if you put your hands on both sides. Okay, so right now it's all on the bottom. Now let's squeeze it up. Okay, and then when it goes up, let's squeeze it again. Oh! You're joking. What even is this liquid? Should I drink it? No. Well, now I have
1 second of playing piano.
1 minute of playing the piano.
1 hour playing the piano.
1 day of playing the piano.
That's 1 hour. That's simple. That's the 1 hour.
1 week of playing the piano.
Remember the pirate barrel game? As kids, we thought it was all about luck, sticking swords into the barrel and hoping the pirate's head wouldn't pop out. But guess what? It's not about luck at all. So how can you win every time? Let's break it down and look at the mechanics. Inside the barrel, there's a trigger system connected to the pirate's head. The other end connects to the mechanism at the bottom of the barrel. When you insert a sword into the barrel, it triggers the mechanism, making the pirate's head pop out. Each rotation makes players mistakenly believe that the slot that triggers the mechanism is random. The truth is, this randomness is an illusion. Take a close look at the pirate's head. It has two fixed bumps positioned at a specific angle. Here's the thing. As the pirate head rotates, the trigger mechanism rotates with it. And guess where the trigger is? Right under the pirate's ear. To win the game, insert the sword right below the ear. That's the spot that most likely won't trigger the mechanism and make the pirate's head pop.
You know, whether the United States like China or not, that's another thing. If you want to have war, you will get war. If you want to destroy China, you will be destroyed. China's policy is very clear. China will not fire the first shot, but China will not allow you to fire the second shot.
Okay. Choosing fun. This is boss music.
Hello? My voice has been echoing for 17 years. 17 years. 17 years. It's easy to laugh at a comedy show. Scientists don't trust atoms because they make up everything. Ha 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 ha. Oh wow, lots of laughter. I guess you guys really liked that joke. However, it's pretty difficult to study in a library. Shh. This is a quiet zone. Oh my god, is that a fire alarm? No, he just cursed. Put a quarter in the jar. It's still going. A couple more. Now I'm broke and need to ask my rich friend for money. I dislike you. What's up, man? You wanted to...
Bart, did you see anything else when you were under? Just how we're all gonna die. Want me to tell you?
This fly made
Just a small setup change. A small setup change.
Here comes the money. Dollar, dollar. Here comes the money. Dollar, dollar. Here comes the money. Dollar, dollar. Here comes the money. Dollar, dollar.
Roblox is asking their old player base to leave, and they're actually doing it. One of the only reasons Roblox is able to throw terrible updates like the facial age estimation, age ratings, removal of 2D faces, and potential removal of 2D clothing is because their player base doesn't have an alternative to Roblox, aka it's a monopoly. But recently, Schlepp tweeted, "Add me on Polytoria," which caused a bunch of people to go check the game out because the tweet went viral with almost 1 million views. And so many people joined at once that it actually ended up crashing the site, which was meant to handle over 10,000 players at once. So they're currently improving the servers. But this game is actually...
Sweet home, yeah.
Huh? 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 Huh?
Better. You don't get better. Get worse. I have the original Minecraft launcher for some reason. Bitcoin in my... Good idea.
What's the rarest block you can mine in Minecraft? Some of you might think diamonds, ancient debris, or even deep slate emerald ore. But what if I said it's none of these, but actually Bitcoin? Well, that's exactly what this giant redstone machine can do. It can mine Bitcoin from within Minecraft without the use of any commands or mods. It's the result of a 2-year collaboration between SoundTomb and myself, Armadillo28. In this video, we'll go over exactly what this machine does, how it does it, how Bitcoin works, and most importantly, exactly how much money we're getting from this machine. But before we worry about Minecraft, how does any Bitcoin miner work?
So the first step is to make a Bitcoin account and download every transaction since the beginning of time. You then download a group of new transactions called a block, plus some extra metadata. You add a timestamp and then format it into 80 bytes called a block header. Then you take that block header and run it through SHA-256 twice. SHA-256 is an algorithm designed by the NSA, and you're going to be very familiar with it by the end of this video. It's what's called a hash function, which...
You sprint to your car and notice a parking ticket. Here's what not to do. Your friend panics and tells you to pay the fee right away because it'll double in 10 days. But you grab the ticket and inspect the violation code to see why you got the ticket. Expired meter, street sweeping, no permit. You look for obvious errors such as the wrong street, time, plate, or even color, which can invalidate the ticket. But you see nothing wrong. Yet before you leave, you take pictures of everything, especially the street signs if something's blocked or confusing. You then go home, submit your appeal, and follow go home.
If you've ever seen those satisfying 3D printing time lapses, you might think they're created using a simple camera setup, but that's not actually the case. So today, I'm going to attempt to recreate that look myself and see how hard it really is. Now, first, you need to understand how these time lapses work. If you take a normal time lapse of your printer, it'll end up just looking like a blur, and you can't really see what's being made. Now, some printers have a time lapse setting where after every layer, the printer moves to a set position and takes a frame. But the issue with that is that you're using the inbuilt camera, which isn't exactly the best quality. So then how are people taking these satisfying time lapses using a normal camera? Well, to do this, you need to get yourself a remote shutter trigger. The idea is that if you mount it in this corner, it'll physically press the shutter button on the remote every time the printer moves into position. So first, I designed and printed a mount that latches onto this corner of the printer. Next, I designed a holder for the remote, mounted it to the corner piece, and added a small knob to press the shutter button when the printer head reaches this point. And now, every time the printer moves to that corner, it triggers the camera, and you get a time lapse like this.
Hey, can you draw me?
Of course. Here you go.
Bro, what is that? That's just a circle.
Oh, you want the full body? Here you go.
Is this a scam?
Oh, you should have said you wanted it colored.
Keep the drawing. I'm out of here. Hey, I'm here to pick up the painting of my son.
It's all done, sir.
Wait, why is that one so good?
Have you seen yourself in the mirror?
Huh? Hey, can you draw me?
We're just going to give you a series of experimental injections and
In 2020, this guy started going viral for trying to convince the internet that he was living out in the middle of the ocean. People started asking him questions like how he charged his phone, how he had Wi-Fi, what he ate, and even why his hands weren't wrinkly. Instead of answering honestly, he just spent most of his time lying to everyone. For example, people asked him to do a
We're just going to
Oh, can I have one? Sure. Thanks. Can I have one? No. I'll give you one of mine. Okay. Do you want one? Yes. Look over there. I need to taste yours for poison first. No poison. Oh, can I have one? Sure. Thanks. Can I have one? No. I'll give you one of mine.
I hate washing my hands. I know, but let me tell you a trick. If you don't want to wash your hands, you gotta make me and your mom think you did. After you flush, turn on the faucet so me and your mom can hear it. Okay. Then, mom and I usually check to see if your hands are wet, right? Yeah. So just dip your hands in. That fools us most of the time. But me and your mom are getting wise, so, and you didn't hear this from me. We're gonna start sniff testing. To get around that, put a little soap on your hands. Really rub it in so the scent sticks. Then you just gotta rinse it off. Me and your mom will never know. I hate washing my hands. I know, but
Somewhere in this universe, there exists a gear that no one could ever turn. This is the Google Gear, an engineering marvel made up of 100 gears, each with one...
Guys, 2 memes are fighting for meme of the month. And no, I'm not talking about Tok Tok Crashy.
Is this the first meme of 2026? Tok Tok Crashy.
Tok Tok Crashy. Bruh, did anyone actually think this was funny? Or how about City Boy?
City Boy!
Okay, this one is a little better, but the first real contender is the Raw skeleton. This meme came from the 2011 game Skyrim and has been blowing up everywhere. People are even trying to recreate the meme. We all thought this was going to be the meme of the month, but now we have a rising star, the Oi Oi guy.
I'm just saying.
Impression of a Jamaican owl. Who? Bumba who?
Impression of an owl who was also a jealous girlfriend. Who?
Impression of Rakai as owl.
Impression of an owl who just got done eating 10 bean burritos from Taco Bell.
They detonated the first atomic bomb just 12 miles from people's homes, waking them from their sleep without warning. White flakes fell from the sky, and children played in it like snow. But this was actually nuclear fallout, and the civilians had no idea what they were dealing with. It covered homes and fields, spreading radioactive waste. Soon, crops suffered and animals died. And years later, so did some of the people, all because they weren't warned.
Sometimes it can be useful with notes so short that you almost can't hear them. Take a look at this chord stab. Now shorten it down so it barely sounds like a chord. This has great impact on the groove. Without, add some tiny ones. To the bass as well. Basically to anything.
Here are the craziest times when The Simpsons actually predicted the future. First, in Season 9, Episode 1, Lisa is shown holding up this bus magazine offering cheap rides to New York City. However, the thing is that if you look at the cover, you can see that the number 9 is placed perfectly right next to the Twin Towers, which literally spells out New York 9/11. This is absolutely insane because it seems to predict the actual Twin Tower attacks in New York City that take place over 4 years after this episode was aired. But an even crazier prediction was that way back in Season 2, Episode 4, The Simpsons literally predicted the discovery of 3-eyed fish. See, back in 1990, an episode aired where Bart decides to go fishing next to a nuclear power plant, until he ends up fishing up a mutated 3-eyed fish, which Bart names Blinky. Well, a whole 27 years later in 2017, a fisherman in Argentina went viral for catching an actual 3-eyed fish, which was also found right by a nuclear power plant. Crazy. Here are the craziest times when The Simpsons actually...
How's parents catch that?
Time for school! Hey, Charlie. Don't talk to me. I'm doing my schoolwork.
Oh, yeah.
School was wonderful. I will now complete all the homework for the next 3 years.
One eternity later.
Now that I've studied 10 hours, time for chores.
We stay hungry, we devour.
Wow, you didn't even need to be asked. Of course not, Mother. I did notice though that you missed a tiny spot while cleaning. I have failed the household. Please.
tragedy. All these terrified souls. Hey, let go, little one. Death? What is going on here? Bushfires. There is no escape. It is so hard to breathe. I know, but you have to come with me now. But my friends, my family. Don't worry, they'll join you very soon. What?
Squidward. I was waiting for you to come back, bro. You took so long.
Look, Candle, I'm hitting the gritty.
What?
Look, Candle, I'm hitting the gritty.
So people finally open their eyes and realize that football is and will always be much better than soccer.
I think you don't know the difference between a million and a billion, huh?
I think you don't know that 103 is bigger than 4.
Yeah, but the World Cup is every 4 years, and 100 million times 4 is 4 billion. Pretty much equal.
And my trophies. So people finally open their eyes and... Do you see color right now or black and white? Because this illusion is about to mess with your brain. If
They said...
What is the capital of France?
F.
This guy is really dumb. What color is the sky?
Depends on the weather.
This is Elon Musk.
The worst part is that it makes sense. What comes after 10?
The question mark.
He's a genius!
He's a genius. Yeah, genius in disguise. Still got an hour left. Ah. Let's show you Minecraft painting variant. Painting variant! Took 2 minutes to register painting variants. There's variants of painting? You can paint different, like, you can paint different ways. But I'm talking like, I don't, why did you put a whole thing for that? Oh god, only a minute. Kill. Everyone knows my password. On Minecraft. On Minecraft. Yeah. Ooh. Very fun. Very fun, in fact. That's how fun it is. Oh, I was over there. Still working. My house. I think my glass is done. Which is great. Minecraft Battle Pass. Problem? I still finish this, but I have like this whole finish. Look at some sand. Oh, there's a bunch of sand. Pretty easy. See? wish this was cheap, bruh. How much is it for 120? They're two. Oh my god, I need some. I bet this is not enough. We're saving. Don't want to waste a single one. Oh my god, two people at the same time? I had to pay them. Happy, whoa! Hey, yo! The back? Reborn. Reborn. So. And also I need dark oak, or just normal oak would work too. Just normal oak right here, so I try to normal oak will also work. But there's literally nothing else. Wood. There's no way that I can take this. The thing is now. Wood. Keep saying it like that. I just keep doing that. And I could also sleep. Bitch. Like, pale. I need it. I do not have a shovel. Sand it is, then. Oop, I really need a shovel. Okay. Guess what? One sell shovels, like a shovel. How did I get in? I know. Never click this button. A small sliver is inside. Oh, well. I have the space. Nah. I don't need azure. The hell's azure? But do you know what I do? Sticks. I do need needing them sticks. Bam, bam, I'm gonna kill you. Kill you. Oh, battery's getting low. I'm charging for it. Well, I said I can't stick here. Well, I'm gonna move setups again. Because that's what I do. A lot. I'm so good. What? Secret tunnel. Get rid of this. I could save space. You should sub to him? Okay.
Plants vs. Zombies has seen an endless amount of knockoffs, from the likes of Angry Plants and Thou Who Shall Not.
I subscribe to him.
Bro, that's literally the wrong character too. The Child Emperor is not the movement writer. This is the Child Emperor, and this is movement writer. They're completely different characters. The Child Emperor doesn't write knights. But hold on, let me reset it. Child Emperor and see if it actually has a move. Alright, I just did quickly. And bro, I do not have the move. Are you kidding me? This guy literally just quickly gave it. But I think I know how to unlock the move. Check this out. But alright, if I go ahead and go into the build mode and place down the block right here, and then configure this block, and then add a gear bar, and then search up a bike. I guess. Hold on, let's see. We're going to build mode. Equip this. Okay, here we go. Yeah, look at this. Bike. Wait, whoa! Wait, what are you talking about? Wait a minute. What is that? What is that? Wait, if I use a different character, does that bike spawn in too? Hold on, I gotta reset. Check this out. Wait, it broke my game. Wait a minute. I think we might have just found something that rewards folks for buying tickets. Hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. This bike don't worry, stud. I can fix you. I just equipped it. Let's see if that other bike spawns in when I use the bike. Because if that second bike does spawn
Actually,
in,
almost close. So.
that just nobody has found out. Oh, it did spawn it. It looks like they were gonna add a bike to the game, like some sort of bike move, and they accidentally left it in. So, bro, I think this short might not actually clickbait. That's pretty cool. But alright, this next short says secret power in the strongest battleground company. And it's got 8.5 thousand likes. Go and check this one out.
I really need chests for me.
By the way, he's a mobile player. Maybe he's seeing something that we don't see. He's looking at the bad game. Why are we looking at the bad game? Frozen Tundra moveset? He's calling that the secret. Wait, let me pull out my badges. Put all the way down. The Frozen Tundra, or the Fracture of the Tundra. This is literally just a badge that you get from unlocking the Ice Boss moveset. This guy's calling it the secret. He literally said it's a secret power. Does he not know that you can literally just spawn this in and that is not a secret? Yeah, I think, bro might have look, I can open up my admin panel right here to Private Server Plus, and I can spawn a meteor out of the sky. You see thing is? No. There it is right there. Yeah, look at this. We can literally spawn a meteor out of the sky, and yeah, the Frozen Tundra moves that spawns in. This is literally something that's been in the game for almost a year now. So this guy is just clickbaiting. So looks like that secret is not a secret. He literally called this moveset a secret. It is not a secret at all. But alright, this next short says, how do you find the secret rooms in the strongest battlegrounds? Anyway, this video actually 100,000 likes. How is that even possible? That is so many likes. Make a video. I'm like, what is? It has to be real. Or you're right, this one has to be real. It's by Onyx. This is one of my favorites. You gotta know why. In the strongest battlegrounds. We're in a private server. We have the deadly in the group set. And then we need no cooldown and no stun. And then turn up the attack modifier. Okay. Use slash fly. Then go between these two mountains. Okay. Alright, I think I got it. And then you just go straight. Yeah, wait, there it is. Wait, I just saw both rooms. Wait, hold on. Was that actually how easy it is to get to these secret rooms? If you guys don't know what the rooms he's talking about is, they're actually rooms for cutscenes in the game. Cutscenes being the atomic flat cutscenes or the atomic samurai moves, and then the death counter moves.
What do I not need? I don't need a lot of instant.
Get ready to do all the start for the build. Sir, yes, sir. Do I need to equip the deadly ninja moveset? Yep, and so do I. Alright, so we need no dash for
On slash fly.
all the way to 10. Then once we do that, we just go ahead and click slash fly. Alright, here we go.
I'm doing this because
we go straight this way. I think we can use flashback over. Oh, beat you there, good. Oh, beat you there. No, you're not.
I'm literally looking as fast as I can. Hey, wait. Oh my gosh, I think I see it. It's right there. Is that it? That little. That's it. I see it. I see it. This is actually it. If you actually are able to, like, make your camera go inside of it like this, you can see this is literally the death counter. Look at that. You got inside. How do you do that? You spam your flash right, and then you should go right inside. It didn't work for me. Like, oh, there we go. Okay, it worked. Yo, this is sick. But I didn't know you could go inside it this time. How do you get out? We do the same thing. Just spam our flash drive. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Go to the corner and spam to get out. All right, can I do it? Okay, there we go. I did it. Wait, wait, no, there it is. This one over here is the Atomic Samurai one. See, look at this. If I go all the way over here, and then you go inside of this right here, this is what you see when you get sliced in half with Atomic Samurai. Look at that. It's literally a dramatic splitting. Wait, oh, wait, oh, you can? Wait, what? Bro, look at this. This is so crazy. That was actually a true viral short. That's pretty cool. But what's our next short gonna be? This next short said that there is a secret map in the strongest battle. 15,000 likes, so wait. Listen, man, I just don't want to die like this. Okay, you're not gonna freaking die. You're just gonna jump and start hanging. I don't think we can take any faster than falls, otherwise, since it will be very unkind. Anything else these days? Guys, I have a list. Don't be scared. We got this. For every year, don't fight flamebearers. We're not. I don't think we're ready for that. I think anybody's ready for that. Being scared. Shading the grind. But I can look at it. Now, listen, you can't go for dinner now. We need to tie it. We want. Okay, we need to just focus on Booster, really. We should focus on Booster. I'm really ready. Booster, okay. Have you ever fought flamebearers before? I don't think you have. It's really strong. I've never fought before, period. What? Yo, who are your guards? Guys. No. Alright, you know what? Alright. Salvationism, just keep your guards back. I'm gonna scout that head myself. Okay? You won't come unless I tell you to. I completely lost all faith in Salvationism's guards. And I kind of lied about being some fan who was hurt. I do it one way, and I'm killing someone without generating a check message. Chat. I have access to an orbital array, a redstone machine that lets me call down TNT shells from anywhere. But it would be incredibly risky to use this. Not only will the stab shots fail on players using its photo and dying, but if flame drives have to see use it, they'll instantly know my identity since we fought so many times before.
Enough. Face more interesting. Bad.
It's the guy, it's the guy, it's the guy. Yes, ma'am. Dude, why are you attacking me?
Like, I don't want that one. I just want that piece of steak. I don't like that piece of steak. Then What? What? How do you do that? How do you do that? That's not possible. You know what would be very funny? If someone actually joined the stream. Look at this ginormous base and then just look at my puny. It's boring. But then you jump and realize it. Because like the roof is slanted, but it's like so pointy and it looks so bad. I'm gonna steal this house. That's exactly what I played. The ender chest, bro. The ender chest. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Full нет. Нет. Full нет. Там full нет. Shield.
We are cheaper, better, and faster. So you need to click your flame crack, saying if you time it perfectly, you can get the item visually seen in the hole. And theoretically, you can get Dutch apples every single time. Oh,
I'm scared for a second.
even if I miss the guy, they don't give me what I want them. No one believes it until I prove it. Oh, I missed it, but look, the disc is right there and I picked it up. It is not on you, you gotta have it. Oh, look, I did it! I did it! No, I would never do
Oh,
it again.
God, no,
Thanks,
no,
Ollie.
no.
I really need to thank you, my friend.
Axe.
Fuck this, people about this. I did a lot of research into this.
I'm concerned about my axe. Building renovation. This we don't know how to flex on her. Wow, nice. No man, huh? Ah. Okay.